tragedy struck. Half of the plant was destroyed by a fire. As Royal surveyed the wreckage, his devastation was soon replaced with resolve. While he combed through the burnt factory, salvaging what he could, he already had another place in mind where they would start anew. They set their sights on 5712 Industrial Park Road, where they would build a second building. This is the building we still use today. Despite their courageous resiliency, nature had another test for Lucille and Royal. The new lot on Industrial Park Road was flooded during the Great Flood of 1965. Despite the worry about future floods, Royal refused to move again. Instead, they rose the site area by 5 feet and began construction straight away. Business was steady. In 1977, Royal and Lucille's daughter Danny and her husband Fred began working at Thurn. Danny worked in accounting and Fred started out in sales department. In 1982, Fred Morgan was promoted to president and CEO of the company. This change in leadership led to new endeavors. Throughout the 80s, new electric winches were introduced. Thurn winches outfitted the platform of the NASA Space Shuttle in 1986 as it rocketed out of this world. In the late 80s and early 90s, we improved our David cranes, specifically targeting the water and wastewater market. After a very full life and at peace with where the company was headed, Royal Thurn passed away in 1991, leaving his legacy in the hardworking hands of his wife Lucille and his son-in-law and daughter, Fred and Danny Morgan. Together, they led a team of strong-willed Thurn employees into the new millennium. In 2000, Fred Morgan brought on his son Ted Morgan, who started out in the marketing department. The early 2000s saw Thurn expanding into new markets with the introduction of numerous new products, including air winches and theatrical rigging equipment. Throughout the years, Thurn has seen many shop expansions, growing from a 20,000 to over 100,000 square foot building. In 2005, Thurn experienced a different type of expansion, an international expansion. Thurn teamed up with a company called Eurodev to build a sales team in Europe, which became established as Thurn Europe in 2017. The 2000s saw many exciting applications of Thurn's products, including the Hoover Dam and Canada's BC Place Stadium. Winches were used constructing the Las Vegas Link Ferris wheel, and the largest winch ever built by Thurn was for a foundry in Waupaca, Wisconsin. 2008 saw one of the more well-known applications of our products, one that would be experienced all over the globe. A winch was built specifically to lower the New Year's Times Square ball. The 2000s also saw the passing of the loving co-founder of our company. Lucille Thurn passed away in 2010. Ted Morgan continued to follow in the footsteps of his father and grandparents and was promoted to president and CEO of the company in 2013. We are proud of our company's dynamic history. We have been through hardship and success. What will always ring true throughout our 70-plus years of business are the core values that Thurn Incorporated was founded upon by Royal and Lucille Thurn. These values guide us in our efforts and will continue to guide us into our future to ensure many, many more years of continued success.